Hey guys, welcome to the e-commerce bartender. If you watched the previous video, it was about Cerebro and pulling keywords from your competitors. Today we were going to be talking about the Scribbles tool from Helium 10 to help build your listing and your title and your search terms, but instead I've decided to pivot and go over some more kind of product research techniques before we go to the listing. The reason why I wanted to do this is because you should be looking at your best competitors and seeing what they're doing right in order to kind of get an idea on how to build your listing, build your title, and build your search terms. So let's go ahead in it real quick. So as you can see, I've got our main keyword put in here, magnetic balls, into the search engine. I come down here and I'm going to hit my X-ray, pull up all the data to find the best competitors that we have that we're going to pull all of our information from ourselves. So let's go ahead down here. All right, specs is our first one. I've got specs pulled out. Also got this Twiddler one. So let's go ahead and just look at a couple. Like I always do, I have stuff already laid out for us today. Let's go ahead and look at this first listing real quick. All right, so let's look at the pictures. See what the market's doing. It's not bad to take ideas off other people, especially if they're doing well. Like I like this right here. It shows you on how to use it. That's going to show it's 5 millimeters. And a lot of these, I've read through a lot of these reviews, and a lot of the reviews get upset when you use a size below 5 millimeters. That's why I personally chose 5 millimeters. It's going to be a little bit more expensive, but overall, I think you'll provide better customer service this way. So let's go ahead down here and look at the listing. Let's look at the bullet points real quick. So the bullet points, they're pretty long, but as you can see, you could start gathering titles from this. You could see where their mind's at. There is one, I don't know if it's this listing. Okay, this is always something interesting, and I see this a lot these days. This says 100% money back guarantee and 24-hour support based in the US. Guys, this guy's probably not manufacturing his good in the USA. A lot of people are looking for, American products just because of the fact of what's going on and just because our ties with China can be bumpy at times. So this is kind of a sneaky way to say that it's an American-owned business. You may catch some bad reviews from it, but when people see that, they're more likely to buy. That's something to pick up on this listing. So let's go ahead and scroll down to the description area, see how good that is. All right, this is an example of a bad product description, guys. You see how bulky this is? It's not spread out. It's not easy to read. You have to do basic HTML code, which I'll show you guys in another video in order to kind of space everything out so it's not lumped into big one old paragraph. Okay, so let's go back up real quick. Let's check the title. Sky Magnets 5 millimeter, magnetic balls, cube, fidget, gadget, toys, rare earth. Say I don't like this title either right here. This is like too jumbled together. When I'm reading it, I just feel stressed out. Guys, you have 200 characters to do your title. You probably don't even need that. You guys just needed to make sure it flows well. So when the customer reads it, it's not like, what is this product? So that's going to sum it up for this product. Let's go ahead over to Twiddler Toys. Okay, they got a decent listing, it looks like. See, I like this right here. I might try and add another keyword or two into that, but this is a nice flow of a title. Twiddler Toys, magnetic balls, 5 millimeter, 216 pieces with storage bag, satisfying fidget magnet desk toy for adults. See, that was so much easier to read, guys. Let's go ahead and look at their pictures real quick. Ooh, I do like their packaging. I like that. I like their logo here. Nice. They have some good product pictures here, high quality. I like how they're incorporating their logo in there. That's another cool packaging. I like that as well. Let's go ahead and look at their bullet points. I like their bullet points too. They look pretty straightforward to the point, and they're not too long. It makes me want to read it. I don't feel like reading a thesis paper when I'm going to a listing, me personally. All right, let's look at their description real quick. So this is a better version of description right here. This is probably what yours is going to look like. I kind of want to tell you you're going to probably want to do some like emojis in there. I like doing that because it's kind of fun, and this looks kind of plain, but this isn't a bad one. When you're brand registered, you can do so much more with your product descriptions, but that's something we're going to talk about later as well. So overall, this is probably a better listing than the other one. It's a lot more fluid, a lot clearer, and they also got a better evaluation result as well. They're actually saying their title's a little too short, so yeah, I'd probably go over 150. All right, let's go to the big competitor right here, the Specs. So Specs is the main person in here. They're dominating the whole market, so this is someone we really need to pay attention to. So as you can see here, nice flowable. I don't even know if flowable's a word. The title flows well, as you can see. Nice and simple. And then I like this picture. I like going over this picture just because of the fact this guy's holding the product in his hand. We're going to go over pictures later, but I always like to talk about this. Guys, picture the product in his hand. You know how big it is. You're not going to get sad when you get this small, dinky little thing. You're going to know it's going to be small before you get it. Yeah, their product photos are really done really well. Okay. I like this here. This is some promo codes, some deals they got right here, and they put it right into their listing, right into the photos. And as you can see, it's incentivizing you to buy more for a discount. You guys can do this as well. We're going to be going over Canva later on, but as you can see, this is a great idea, especially around the holiday time when people are going to be buying in bulk possibly for all their friends and family. All right, this guy's a video on here. You have to be brand registered to do a video. So we're not going to worry about this too much. Let's go ahead and move on to the listing. So we're starting to see a trend on how the bullet points are, being done for anxiety. The first one's usually just describing what it is, the materials, how big, how many pieces. So when you guys start going over these listings and stuff like that, feel free to copy paste and put them into a Google Doc to refer back to them later. That's what I typically do, so I don't have to continue scrolling back between Amazon pages. So I just throw it in a Google Doc and come back to it just to get ideas from. Let's scroll down to the description and see what they're working with down here. All right, see this you're not going to have the capability to do just because you're not brand registered. And when you're brand registered, it gives you more options. So this is a brand registered description, and it's going to be a lot more, detailed. It's going to be a lot more to look at. It's a lot more fun. So when you see this from your competitor, don't get scared. Just as long as you have a good variation, differentiation, you should be fine. But you'll be able to work up to this point, which I'm going to talk about how to get brand registered and the process of trademarking, and all that stuff later. But let's not overwhelm ourselves. We're going to skip this part when it comes to brand registering your product. All right. I think that was the last listing I wanted to show you guys for the day. Remember, guys, product research, do your due diligence. Right now I'm doing $1 45-minute consulting calls. The previous video will always be linked below just so you know where you're at in the mini course. You guys get ready for that Scribbles listing video tomorrow. Have a great day and take care.